Namaste, my name is Prasad Komaraju, President of Indian Classical Music and Dance Society. We have two experts with us doing a wonderful concert. One Vidushi, Mrs. Kaushiki Chakraborty, and her dad, Pandit Ajoy Chakraborty.
You know, this Vidushi has to be, taken care of. I'm just happy being called Kaushiki. And especially I'm back with Baba, and I'm back with Baba for a tour in this country after many, many years, maybe 13, 14 years now. So it's always a special feeling, and it always feels like a huge responsibility to be on stage with your guru when you know every step is being watched. I'm not an expert in either of the fields. I just try singing, but the truth is I've been trained in Hindustani music much more than Carnatic music. I was just fortunate enough because of Baba's very, very long association with Dr. M. Balamurali Krishna ji that I got the opportunity to learn Carnatic tradition from him. And I learned for quite couple of years. And, my basic knowledge about Carnatic music is good for me to sing a few pieces and understand the tradition, which I wanted primarily to understand, because we call ourselves Indian musician without kind of paying as much attention to the Carnatic tradition that is equally, rich in kind of in like heritage. It's a very, very rich heritage of Indian music. Is a part of Indian. It's a very important part of Indian music. So I just wanted to learn and have an idea about Carnatic tradition, for which I have been trained by Balamurali ji.
Is it easy to mingle with Dad, treating him as a guru, and how comfortable you are learning from him? I know you already are a very good Shishya in the point of more than a daughter. So how do you feel better to be a daughter or a Shishya?
I didn't have a choice for either of the one, because I was born as a daughter and I was treated as a Shishya from the very beginning. So I was both and he was both. So we never got a chance to choose between the two. But if Baba got a chance, he would have definitely chosen a guru. And I don't know, I haven't asked the question to myself ever. But yes, I feel fortunate because, traditionally music is being taught even in India now. You go to your guru once a week or maybe twice a week maximum. And what you do is you come back home and you practice. So sometimes you end up practicing something you must have misunderstood or something, and then you come back and you practice the wrong thing. And I always think, and I think everyone would agree, that it's easier to learn than unlearn. So if you practice a wrong thing, then undoing it becomes very, very difficult, and you end up wasting a lot of time. So I consider myself very, very fortunate that I had lesser time to waste, because I always had a very close watch of Baba and Ma both. So I did not get as much chance to waste time practicing something wrong. So I think that helped a lot. And professionally also, I think because I'm his daughter, I got opportunities to sing in very, very important platforms in a very young age, which gives you huge, experience. And when you go on stage, you go with a confidence, you are used to it, you already know how to face audience, you already know how to be comfortable on stage and how to carry yourself, things that you cannot make a list and learn. You only learn through experience. So I think because I started very, very early, because I've been his daughter, and I was on stage with him as a very, very young girl. So I got the experience. Not that I was brilliant at that time. I was very standard, I just could barely sit and sing something. But the experience helped me a lot to grow.
Actually, this is very rare. Even in India, Kaushiki has become so busy. And I am also so busy with my school, Shruti Nandan. Actually, that is my mission. And long dream came true through the institution Shruti Nandan. And I am training more than 1,200 students. And through this channel, I am conveying my regards, my namaskar to all of you. And from the core of my heart, I really need all of your blessings, because I can guarantee that Indian music future is very, very, very bright. And Kaushiki is the torch bearer of that concept. And after that, one of my students, Brajeshwar Mukherjee, he is also touring with me. You will listen to him tonight. And I have nearly 12 of young, full-fledged, professional standard performing musicians who have started performing all over the country and abroad. And this is the second generation. First generation, Purva Chatterjee, Devashish Bhattacharya. They are also my student, Kavita Krishnamurthy. And you know all of them. I don't need to mention the name. But after that, from Sangeet Research Academy and from Shruti Nandan, I am really grateful to Almighty that He has given me the chance to serve the cause of music through this institution called Shruti Nandan.
Speaking of Shruti Nandan, how strict you are in the students of Shruti Nandan? Obviously, Kaushiki Chakraborty, your own daughter, might be coming through that institution, maybe associated with that. How strict you are being a daughter? Are you strict, or are you just giving some lenience in teaching her, making her this expert on stage?
Actually, music, when you teach music seriously, it doesn't need any restriction. Because normally Indian music is learned by listening. But I try my students to see music, not listen, to see and try to improvise according to their own choice, according to their own vision. Because if you just translate your guru's vision, you can never be a unique musician. You need to develop your own thinking. So I try to give them the basic element of developing their thinking, my students' thinking. If you listen to Brojeshwar or Anol Chatterjee or Devashish Bhattacharya, they are just now vocal, and we have some instrumental students as well, but they are all different. You will not find, normally if you learn to a student of performing standard musician, young musician, who has learned from same guru, you will find the gayaki to be same. But my students are completely different. And Kaushiki is not any privileged students of mine. She is privileged because she was born and she has seen my hard work. I used to practice 13 to 14 hours a day. And she has seen that. That's why she loved music, not as a subject. She breathes music, she eats music, she thinks music. She is really gifted and blessed by Almighty. You go to ajoychakraborty.com, you will find some students singing there, and you will be surprised to listen to them. At least one of them, who is 11 years old, he is like Ustad Rashid Khan. He was same in that age. You just go to the website, Ajoy Chakraborty, AJOY CHAKRABARTY.com.